So how are you feeling today? I just finished the 3-day holiday that I thought I was supposed to be in San Diego for Passover with my family, but instead I spent 3 beautiful days alone with my wife. And I really appreciated the opportunity. And I think one of the things that I can say about this whole experience is that I'm learning to appreciate things in a way that I haven't before. Sort of sad to say that we have to go through experiences sometimes like this to really be able to appreciate the little things, like being together. This has been a very difficult month, but I think there's a lot to learn from this, and we need to be able to reflect, self-reflect, and become aware, because my biggest concern about this whole thing is that after it's over, we just go back to business as usual, and we forget about it. That's my biggest concern. Because this, I believe, is really a wake-up call. It's a message for us to realize a lot of things. One of them is appreciation, but there's a lot. I have videos about allocation and how our funds right now are being allocated. There's so much that we are doing that we need to reconsider so that we can better use the resources that we have. But for this video, I want to talk about the appreciation that's necessary and what some of the lessons that we can learn about what it means to have this message sent. And I'm going to relate it to a specific prayer that we in Judaism say twice, both at the conclusion of very, very holy parts of our tradition. One of them is for the end of a morning prayer, M-O-U-R-N, people who are praying for the dead. At the conclusion of that prayer, as well as at the conclusion of what we call the avoda, which is a symbolic worship of what used to take place in the temple, we take 3 steps back from each of them. Now, the prayer for the dead, we can't even say now in most of the parts of this world because we require what's called a minyan, 10 people, and we can't gather to do that. But at the end of our silent prayer, we take 3 steps back, and I want to focus on what those words really mean, because I think that's the message that we have to start with. I'm going to say it short phrases in Hebrew and then translate it into English and then apply it to where I think we are now. The prayer goes, Oseh Shalom Bimromav. We take 3 steps back from the Shekhinah, the divine, and we say the following, Oseh Shalom Bimromav, that God is the one who brings peace from above. Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu. He, God, is going to bring peace to us. Never understood what that meant. What's the matter? We can't do it on our own. I need him to bring it for us? I guess so. Because what we're learning now is how to cooperate, how to get along with each other. You know, before this all started a few months ago, I was on the news every day in New York, where I was living, in Teaneck, New Jersey. You're hearing about kids beating up old people. Then you were hearing about kids beating up kids. It was out of control. Police officers weren't appreciated. They were getting beaten up. Now, first responders, police officers, the value we give them, they save our lives. This coronavirus has woken us up, and I think we need to take advantage of that and realize the importance. Because I think this is a message that if we need him to bring peace down to us, we can't do it on our own. Since Cain and Abel, we haven't been able to bring peace to ourselves, within families, forget about globally. And we require him to bring peace down upon us so that we can see the value of what it means to cooperate versus what it means to compete. We can do so much more with everything that we have if we only learn the message of this coronavirus. I hope that we learn how to be able to use what we get from all of this, the knowledge, so that when this is over, we'll be better for it.